Let's see if I can do this in one. Hey, it's Winslow. And if you've watched a few of my last videos, you've seen that I've started to open with like a little Patreon pitch. And that's more about what this to officially announce, whatever, that I have a Patreon page, and it's another outlet for you to support the channel. Like, we've been growing and growing for the past few months. I've been consistent. I've tried to stay consistent, give you guys content that's useful, you know? Not just making a video to get a few views or something. Like, everything, I try to make a point to make everything full of information that you can take back, that you feel comfortable with sharing, and that you can use. And then hopefully, you know, you come back to me in comments. I read a lot of your messages that you guys send me, that you've tried out these things to help. Like, you've tried out what I talked about with like making drum breaks and stuff. You tried it out and it helped. Or like last week's video, yeah, about the how to send better demos. You guys, how to send how to write better email messages to send demos and stuff like that. And you know, I can tell I'm getting through to some of you guys, you know, so it's great. Like I said, Patreon's another outlet for you to support the channel. So basically what I'm gonna do there is offer a bunch of different things: exclusive music, mixes, releases before they come out, my self-release stuff, because more than likely I will not have permission to like give you actual label releases and things early. So those might be, you know, restricted to something else, or maybe like VIP versions of those. So without any, you know, further rambling, let's go down the tiers. So we have the first tier. I gotta think of some good names. So if you have like good names to name these, because I know people on Patreon like name them each little things. I don't know. I'm into penguins, so I tried to come up with that, but I don't know. So anyway, first tier is just like a general, you want to show support. It's just $1. That's cool. Second tier is $5, and it's for exclusive music, stuff like that. So my idea was, I had an idea like a week or two ago, or however long this was, to start putting out like my works in progress, or tracks that never made it, or like VIP stuff, or anything really, like bootleg stuff like that. And I'm calling it like the one-off collection, because it's just tracks that I just kind of did out of the blue, or I just did to kind of try out new ideas, and those ideas made it into the tracks that are actually like real releases, like the ones on Bandcamp and like Spotify. And these tracks are like, I don't know, I just didn't feel too great about them in my own way, but they're completely done. They're, you know, 100% playable if you're a DJ and maybe you like them. I've been using a lot of these tunes in previous YouTube videos, so if you've commented or been wondering about how can you get those, and this is how. They will, I'm pretty sure it's filled. There's 3 or 4 tracks in there now, and I have a long list. I'm trying to space them out so I don't just, you know, give you everything now and then like a month you're like, where's my new thing? And whatever. All this is a learning experience as I go. So hopefully I can come up with some good stuff. I look at it as, you're not paying $5 for one track like a month, or one track every 2 months or whatever. I see it kind of like a DJ pool kind of thing, or just like a track pool. Like, I'm going to constantly be adding at least 1 or 2 tracks a month, probably even more than that, just adding and adding and just as I go, and you'll basically have access to this pool of tracks. Now, if you wanted to just like become a patron for like a month and grab all of them at some point, or you wanted to, you know, consistently be a patron, either way, it's cool with me. You get tracks, they get heard, they don't have to just sit on my hard drive. I don't know. Yeah, next tier is remix and sample pack stems. Yeah, so for $10, same concept as the last one. Also, you get all the previous tier stuff. Is our sample packs that are either built around tracks that I've released, I'm working on, or they're like standalone sample packs that will be filled with like breaks or melodic ideas, one shots, whatever, vocal takes, everything from acapella stuff like that I've put together. It's not just like me repacking other sample packs. There's stuff that I've worked on and I've crafted together over the time of like producing. So you don't have to, you get just another Think break reissued with my name on it, but it might be a break that consists of the Think and an Amen and some other stuff, and they'll be, you know, personalized to how I produce, you know. So you'll get the same things I use and create, basically. And I'm constantly adding to that too. I have a lot of tracks that I can grab from. And I think I have, you know, my style's pretty different from most people you're gonna come across. So those sample packs are gonna be pretty interesting, you know? Especially when it comes to drums. It's my favorite thing. You want swingy drums, you've come to the right person. Next. Basically past this, I don't know. Cause like $10 a month is already a lot, but you know, people pay for Netflix or whatever. So I'd understand, and if you don't want to go for it, seriously, it's all just options. You don't have to do anything. You're not gonna miss out on anything if you don't become a patron. But if you do, you'll get a few extras, you know? So past this, I might come up with more things. Like there's only one tier past $10 and it's $25. It's you want a 1 hour lesson with me per month. So one lesson every month. Basically we can go over production, music business things like branding, marketing. I'm no expert, but I know enough to talk to you guys about it. That's basically my whole motivation for this channel at this point, is I know enough to talk about it, you know? I'm no expert, but I'm no beginner. Let's put it like that. So if you need help with anything, or I put in like the description if you needed help with homework, but that's a joke unless you really want to do that. Then you could just message me on, boom, great segue, the Discord. I have launched. Yeah, there's a few of us already. And yeah, it's I should probably go back to that Patreon thing. The lessons. You want a 1 hour lesson, just me and you video chatting, however you want to be, and I could just, you know, help you out, help you get better. I've taught private lessons on like piano and viola, my real main instrument that I actually play. Production. So yeah, you know what I do, you know, basically through watching enough videos what I could help you with. So yeah, back to other things. Discord. I feel like I'm offer something. I'm still working on that, working on Discord, like, this is going to be patron specific things. There's already patron specific roles, just you know, a different color name. So I'll know, people know, but then I'll start sharing like exclusive stuff on there, as well as the actual Patreon page. And then on the Discord, we can just, you know, form put together a community. You know, we can all talk to each other, actually get feedback, you know, build, grow. Everyone knows something that someone else doesn't know, so you always find someone that can help you with something. I don't know everything, but I've learned a ton from people I've just randomly met on Discord channels. So I figured one specifically for this space, this me, YouTube, whatever. Yeah, become a member. That's free, you know. There'll be a link for that. If you become a patron, you'll automatically get added if your Discord account is connected to Patreon. But yeah, that's about it. So if you want to become a patron, cool. If you don't right now, cool. I completely get it. It's not just me wanting the money grab. At some point in your like creative journey, you'll realize that not everything can be let for free. And you do have to start charging for stuff, because everything takes time to make, and you want to be compensated for that time. You don't go to work for free, you know. Charging what I feel is appropriate for the amount of time that goes into this kind of stuff, okay? So I hope that comes across. If you have any suggestions, thinking to be lower, higher, maybe you want some other things that I haven't mentioned or talked about, comments. Mention me on Discord if you join the channel. You also find like my direct like account, so you can just message me whenever you feel like it, and I will. My phone's over there. Got my iPad. Everything just pops up on there. We can talk immediately. Not too much, cause there's that lesson tier. No, but yeah. that's about it. So think about becoming a patron. It helps me buy, I don't know, not buy stuff, but you know, whatever I get, I put into the channel. Like mics, this mic, camera, tripod it's on. This new lighting setup I'm trying. We'll see. Hats, I like hats. No, but like, there's a mic all the way up there. There's a big like lantern dome light deal. Nah. Yeah, cause I like to look professional. Yeah. But that's it. Some of the stuff that's for patrons is patrons only. Is on the Discord right now. If you go over there. Yep. A lot of also, if you made it this far in the video, a lot of the things, if you just ask me, I'll give them to you. I'll just drop you a link. So on that note, I am out. See you in the next one, the real video. Yeah. Later.